Just off Lakeshore Drive, nestled next to Lake Michigan. That's where you find historic Soldier Field in the great city of Chicago, Illinois. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9?
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Go! 180! 65! 65! 65!
On first down, Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Trubisky will throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
He sets to fire deep. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Come on, set. 10-2, sir. I got you. I got you. Go. I got him. That's me. Hit it.
Now the first carry for Ronald Jones. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. They'll throw on second down his stick. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. Now a first down carry by Jones. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5.
Hey, Echo. Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Let's go, D. Let's go. Mike 27. Mike 27. X3. 218. Chop now.
On second down, it's Stick. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that. You just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week. to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
On 2nd and 7, Stick. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
15 lining. 15 lining. Watch the boot. Watch the boot. Let's go.
Now Jones. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get them in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Now, that was a little too conservative for my liking. It's only 2nd down, and they try to run the sneak. Give credit to the defense. They pushed them back and set up 3rd down.
Set. 18 Gator.
Hey, here I come. Here I come.
Get it.
Here's Jones. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Okay, so you just took the big loss. Now what are you doing on 4th down?
Well, we have a change of plans now is what we have, because I think they were looking at the play sheet, trying to dial something up to go for it on 4th down. But after that loss, that goes right out the window. Now you have to kick the field goal and hope to come back down the next time and score.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The leg is hurting.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
You do. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Check.
Here's Trubisky to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Say hello to Eric Kendricks. He gets the sack there.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah,
What's going on?
It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
Their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10.
22 Jet Bomber. 22 Jet Bomber. Go. I need one over here. Hey, what? 2.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
On the double.
Mike's 5-4.
Hey, wahoo! Blue draw Corker.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down. One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the 2nd half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the 1st half. Maybe not so much in the 2nd half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On 2nd and 7, Stick nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack able to record his 5th sack of the season. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. And you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. As you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Trubisky. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Being chased out left. Finding Gabriel complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Hey, watch this, watch this.
They'll run on second down with Cohen. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they're dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they're bringing your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
They got 29 yards that time.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. From the gun, it's Trubisky. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Danielle Hunter in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. I'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, get points on the board.
First down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Let's go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Recon, 132 fighter. 5. Mike 27, Mike 27. I want that. Give me that ball. Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. 1st and 10, stick. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Good user, man. Just eat that sack. Take that sack. This leg is killing me. Just played defense.
So we've reached halftime in a low-scoring affair, just a pair of field goals. 3-3 is our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. This is taken at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Watch the slant.
Watch the safety creep. Pilot, 64, weak. Get it.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Sponge, General West. Hey, Alpha. Shoot.
They'll run it with Jones. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Stick. And he whips that one incomplete there. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys?
The connection is absurd, man. Like, obviously nobody's fault, but it's like, it's impossible to do anything. I can't even call an audible. I can't hot root a guy. I pressed throw like 6 times. Man, this is just hurting.
On 3rd down, it's Stick.
Get over.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
Let's go, get excited, let's go, let's go.
14-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45.
3 buzz.
First down, a run with Cohen. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Give the tackle there to Danielle Hunter.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Got to do better. Come on, get up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Trubisky. He's got Burton here. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 42. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now Trubisky to throw. And this is Gabriel on the catch. Touchdown, Chicago! Taylor Gabriel, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finished off a lot of their big plays.
This connection is so absurd.
And this time he finishes
like,
off the big play.
Honestly, I don't think I've ever played a game where it allowed you to play, yet it behaved like this. Like, how does it not drop if it's this bad?
At the 23-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Well, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
Wow. You can't even do anything. Touching buttons is hard.
They're going to go play action now with Stick. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Oh, gosh.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you, with your IQ, you can pull that off. Cooper's got it. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
Break. Mike 27, Mike 27.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. Jack!
80 weapon.
Wow. 7 times later, it registers.
On first down, Jones. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Yeah.
Here we go. 60 outlaw.
Hey, they scared.
Hey, Zoo. Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27.
Army.
Say go.
Stick looks to throw. Open here, Adam Thielen. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, his 5th touchdown.
I only had to press the button 4 times and then he threw it. That wasn't nerve-wracking at all.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
Oh, I made one.
The catch.
It's going to go between the pipes, boys. Oh, that was not easy.
And that will put them on top here in the 3rd.
Now, pro tip. I'm going to aim far right. Why? Because when it lags out, it'll stay in bounds. Or it does that. If this was Madden every day, you'd need a new commissioner because he wouldn't be around too long. This is so rough.
Just past the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense has done the job.
I tried to click off him like 9 times. Can't even like move around on D. Impossible to insert like a defensive adjustment at all.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Fucking please, man, 9 times.
They try again with Cohen. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
I'm not saying it's going to work for sure, but hit my music.
The Bears on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Now it's Trubisky.
No! Fucking hit my music because that's a pick! Like, I sat on that, but my controller 9 seconds later registers. We on it! Oh, you're so slow. Okay, emotionally disengaged from the fact that this is an unplayable game. I can't even switch off. What is the play? Jesus fuck. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off and I'm gonna turn myself off.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now it's Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Harrison Smith on the safety blitz, able to get the sack.
But, man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Looking deep for Gabriel. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Chicago. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know you can make some adjustments. I get the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't it?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to thank the guys on D.
This is Jones, and they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Let's go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
That's what I do. Hey, Haywood. Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. I'm coming. Get it.
Stick looking to throw on 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Robert Quinn.
Was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes
how many times you got to push a button to make a ball come out?
Big-time sack.
Clock continuing.
4 is not enough.
Wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Under 10, under 10, 10. Protein spill. Shoot.
They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. He's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard.
Can't even pick a play. 9 attempts later to pick the play, you get to go to the line.
Got you, Gator.
Go. Go. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, G. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep. Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Here's Stick, 3rd and long.
Yeah.
And look at this. They get the
Tackle him quick, because a field goal is bad, boys. Good play, idiot. Fuck, I'm bad. I got it, I swear. Well, if he wins, he deserves it because he endured this with me. Because I'm sure his connection is just as beautiful.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful. And sometimes
Oh, we needed it, Jalen. We needed it, Jalen.
Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
That being said, I'm lucky. Because that's not a risk you really want to take when you can't control your dude. Very lucky. Ain't done a thing yet,
I
though.
think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
Hey, how's your connection?
So the Vikings,
Yeah, like I'm struggling. Like I've never had it like
see what
this.
they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Hey, Delta.
Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27.
Ready?
To throw on 2nd and 6. Stick complete to Jones. And he'll be brought down.
It's just like before the play, trying to like do audibles or like change your defensive assignment. I'll press a button and it's like nothing's happening. Yeah. 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 Like, we've played each other a lot, and it's usually just flawless. You know?
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
3rd down, they'll throw with Stick. Open man is Thielen, it's complete. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. Got what they needed there. The drive continues.
Man, I hope for both our sakes we never have to play through where it's that hard between snaps ever again. Because usually it's good, you know?
They'll run on 1st down. Jones. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case. That play got bottled up.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium, that certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost felt like open up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football.
And it's not his fault.
Scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You love
They did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
So for Minnesota,
impossible to tell from watching, but that was the most absurd game of Madden I've ever played. Like, you couldn't change a hot route, you couldn't change a defensive assignment. When you go to throw the ball, you press it and nothing happens. You have to press it 2-3 times.
Until week 11.
That was nuts.
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
And usually, like, with Tay, he would blow those timeouts. Not blow them, use them, right? Like, Man, 10 of 14, 10 of 16. That's not bad for what was going on. Oh, I hope I never have to play a game like that ever again. It was insane. Ronald, I gave you the ball 20 times. Can't really blame you though, because whoever was holding the sticks, me, it was impossible. You'd be like trying to, I know like no matter what, like sometimes guys don't come out of breaks if you're going too hard or you get on turbo, but like you could be not on turbo trying to do the most slight fidelity type of move and no response, like just trash. That was tough. Jalen Merrick, man. The guy. All right. To a better tomorrow.